everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles, California for our main event. 12 rounds in the middleweight division between these two great warriors. Kelly Pavlik's making his way to the ring now, and he looks very focused for this fight. Of Stone's really keyed in for this one. You can see it as he makes his walk to the ring.
Fighting out of the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Ghost, Kelly Pavlik, and his opponents, fighting out of the blue corner, Hands of Stone.
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in wrestling. It's touch one.
This is a 12-rounder. Here's round number one. Well, Teddy, here in this matchup, two guys who tend to go the distance. What do we look for early?
You know, I'm looking to see who can be more consistent in just one area. Who uses their jab a little bit steadier.
Oh, and he comes back with an uppercut there after getting hit. Holy cow! Kelly Pavlik's the victim of a powerful hook. Nice block by Hands of Stone. He's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Good defensive skill with the block by Hands of Stone. Halfway through round number one. Teddy, do you think the sport needs a national or international governing body?
Yeah, it's the only major sport, at least it used to be a major sport, that doesn't have that. And there's no unilateral control. And when there's no unilateral control across the board, well, you have too many spots that are weak for the sport, spots that do not serve the sport.
Pavlik with a good block. Kelly Pavlik's got to deal with a cut on his cheek right now. The good news is it's below the eye, but still, it could get nasty as the fight progresses. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Kelly Pavlik. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Blocks the headshot. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. End of the round here, a round that saw a lot of action, the kind of round that fans pay to be here to see.
Well, these are TV-friendly fighters, and we figured that coming in.
Get the confidence on that. Don't just walk in. Walk in with head movement, side to side. I keep telling you, side to side. Listen to me. Don't worry about it. The swelling is nothing. Just
here we go. is underway. And you see he turned defense into offense, comes back with the counterpunch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay, and he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
Guard your head. Use your feet.
He fires off the combination there and it lands. Teddy Pavlik comes from Youngstown, Ohio, and has been trained at the Southside Boxing Gym for many years, and he's still loyal to his youth trainer who now takes him into the pros.
Yeah, but I think that's one of his strengths. When you can be loyal, that means you can be strong. And that's going to show up outside the ring, in this case, in the ring.
How about that? A little sizzle by Kelly Pavlik. There's another right hand. Halfway through round number 2. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. Good job staying away from the danger there. Holy cow! Kelly Pavlik's in a bad place right now. He was tagged. Gets rid of that body shot.
Defense.
10 clicks of the talk. And we come to the end of the round, and he really got to his opponent that time, Teddy. He stunned him.
Oh, he stunned him. He's hearing a little tweeting going on, a little singing from the birds in his head.
All right, you look great. Just don't go crazy in there. Box smart, my man. Get the compress on. Get the compress on this. Let's work on this one. Can we work?
So here we are, a new round underway, and in that last round, he got tagged. He got hit pretty hard, Teddy.
Yeah, he did. He got caught. Now, the first thing is, we all know he got caught, but why did he get caught? He has to be able to decipher that in his head. He has to be able to have the answer to that so it doesn't happen again.
Good defensive skill. Well-placed right hands from both men. Blocks the headshot. Well, boy, did we find out a lot about Kelly Pavlik when he faced Jermaine Taylor and got up off the canvas to return the favor and win the middleweight title.
Yes, we did, but we already had a little peek into his window, so to speak. When he had fought a couple fights earlier, we knew he had a good chin, and we knew that he knew how to behave when he was in trouble.
Nice block by Hands of Stone. Able to get away from that headshot with the block.
Keep working the body.
Good block there by Hands of Stone.
Work the body. Up and down, side to side.
Now there's some blood, but it's underneath the eye. It's on the cheek, so it's not going to impair his vision.
Finish with the heart.
Nice block by Hands of Stone. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. Last 10 seconds. As we come to the end of the round, Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, that's one of those rounds where I wonder what were the judges looking for, because it's tough to kind of draw a line between those two fighters.
Yeah, very close, but one of those rounds where you could steal it. You did a little bit more in those last 30, 20 seconds. Maybe that's the impression the judges are left with.
Nice. Next. You're in control, all right? Got that? You are in control, so take your time. Take your time.
Here we go with the fourth round. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. No, he missed that right. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Kelly Pavlik. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Halfway through round number 4. Kelly Pavlik still very close with mom and dad and the whole family unit. In fact, he moves back into his childhood home when he undergoes training camp.
Yeah, well, I think that's part of his strength. I know it doesn't show up in his jab numbers, but it shows up in the numbers that matter. That he's a guy that understands what his core is, where he's from, and where he's going.
Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Kelly Pavlik. Good defensive skill. There's a taste of the sweet science. You see the skill he has in counterpunching.
And you know what he's doing is taking his opponent's jab away.
Undoubtedly, the most effective element of his entire arsenal tonight is his jab. He's so committed to fighting on the outside, and he's jabbing away beautifully.
Well, Customato used to tell me, Teddy, when you're in doubt, jab. Well, this fighter, when he's been in doubt, he's jabbed. When he's been sure of himself, he's jabbed. As you said, he's made a jab fest of this all night long.
End of the round here, and as I glance around ringside and look at the judges, I'm wondering what they're writing down, because that was a tough round to score.
Yeah, it was, and you know, it's the kind of round where one guy would be really smart to take a page out of the book of Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, where Leonard stole rounds at the end, where he just clipped off 30 seconds, and that's exactly what the judges remembered.
Gonna take this.
Good action throughout. We'll see if it keeps up in this round of what has been a very even fight. You get the sense that we have a fight in front of us that's going to be fought this way right to the bitter end, go the full distance, and be one of those fights that's greatly debated over.
Well, you hope they get it the right way, but it's very important that they don't act like fans. They being judges, where they're not just watching Leatherby thrown from all angles, they're watching real closely to see who's landing the punches, who's landing the most clean, effective blows.
Off the mark. I would assume there has to come a point in this fight where he has to make the commitment to throw the power punches. It's hard to envision a way he's going to win this fight without going down that road.
He doesn't have the confidence to do it. I don't know if he's mentally strong enough to do it. I think he's worried about throwing hard at the guy, because maybe in his mind that means the guy will throw hard back at him.
Finish with the hook. Keep moving, keep moving.
Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Kelly Pavlik's got a cut, and it looks like it's below the eye, on the cheek, but it's something that needs to be monitored.
Come on, 1, 2, 1, 2.
See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Boy, that's a heck of a job there, landing a 3-punch combination. A nice block by Hands of Stone. Blocks that belt line well. Teddy, this is one of those moments where you just wish you could pick up the phone and call up the world and say, tune in. Everybody should be watching this, right?
I have a cell phone. I might do that right now.
Start dialing. He goes down. Oh, he may be close here. Can he survive the round? So Kelly Pavlik goes down and now rises to his feet. Remember, he got up off the canvas to win the middleweight title of the world.
You remember. He better remember. And he better remember exactly what he did, how he behaved at that moment.
And as this round comes to an end, Teddy, you just get the sense that at any point this fight could come to an end, because it is being fought with bad intentions.
Yes, these guys are not behaving like guys that are coming here thinking about going to the scorecards. They're letting everything go in every punch.
All right. Let's work on that cut. This is it. You heard it. Keep on it.
So here we are, all wondering, can he survive the start of this round? after the way we saw him go down in that last round.
Well, it's up to his opponent. Now, his opponent gets a little careless and he rushes in a little bit too close. He can get a chance to grab those hands and tie him up. And then he can kill a little of the clock survive.
Very clean offense from defense by Hands of Stone. He's showing very good footwork. He's showing fine defensive movement here. But as for the opponent, how do you solve that?
Well, you got to make believe you're a football player. You got to make believe you're a linebacker in football. You go down the line with that running back. You don't go following him around the place. You make sure you move laterally. That's exactly what he's got to do. He's got to cut that ring down, take space away.
Well-targeted two-punch combo by Hands of Stone. I don't know how they are keeping this up. They are setting such a scorching pace of action in this fight. Lands the counter. Reaching the halfway point of round number 6. Good way to protect the midsection. Pavlik's got a real problem on his hands now, Teddy. I think the cut is actually worsening around his eye. He has to do a better job of watching out for that. He has to protect that eye.
Yeah, what he has to do now is give his corner man, his cut man, a chance for his work to be accomplished. In other words, there's been coagulants, chemicals put into that eye. Now the fighter has to move a little bit, be elusive, and allow those chemicals, those medicines to work.
A headshot blocked. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Parries that punch intended for the head. Really fun-looking fight so far here. We've reached the halfway mark. Teddy, your impressions as to what we're going to see in the second half of this fight?
More of the same. I don't think these fighters know how to do anything, at least tonight. They came here with this mentality, and you know what? You can't really change gears at this point. You're going to see more of the same.
Thank you. Keep it up, guys. Never let me like this. Keep the pressure up. Back. Beautiful.
And we are back underway. Another round in a fight that's been very entertaining, but I wouldn't want to be a judge. This is one of those fights that could go either way. Pavlik blocks that punch. Oh, very nice. Smart counter punch there.
Yeah, that's beautiful. You make the guy miss, you make him pay.
Hands of Stone's making for a very, very difficult night for his opponent. His opponent knew this was coming. He knew he was going to fight on the outside, but the jab is really doing damage.
Well, his opponent knew this was coming. Why is he not blocking that jab or moving his head and getting away from it?
That shot unable to land. Kelly Pavlik, Hox is not going to the body at all. He'd be so well served to do it, though, Teddy.
Yeah, but his opponent doesn't want him to. So, you know, he doesn't want to go against what his opponent doesn't want him to do. Because his opponent would love him to keep throwing to the head because, you know, he can see those coming. He can move and avoid them. Body shots, you know, your head moves, but your body doesn't.
Halfway through the 7th round. Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs. A little added concern for the fighter in his corner. There's a cut above his eye.
And Joe, you never know how a fighter's going to react until he is cut. Is he going to panic? Is he going to forget about it, let his corner take care of it? We're about to find out.
This is why we love the sport, Teddy. I mean, this is just back and forth action nonstop.
Well, Joe, when special events have happened in history, you remember where you are. Right now, I'm going to remember where I was during this fight. I'm watching a special epic right in front of me.
Glad to be here doing it, too. What a war this is. Nice block by Hands of Stone. Kelly Pavlik blocks that punch. This has been a very entertaining fight. A little time to reflect here at the end of this round. My thoughts being this. I would really be surprised if we go to a decision here. It just has that kind of feel to it.
Yeah, it has a feel to me like going to one of those places where you can eat all the pasta you can for one price, you know? And some guys get carried away. They eat about 5 bowls. Well, these guys, they're going to have a stomachache at the end. Somebody is going to wind up not standing at the end.
Let's work on that cut. It's not. The cut's nothing. Don't worry about it. Listen, he's done. He's done. I'm not on that.
Another round, and if it keeps up with the rest of them, it'll be closely contested and hard to score. Able to dismiss it. Wow, is he defensively sound. Little double jab to the head. Well, Teddy, you can see quite clearly that that cut is becoming a major problem for him. What does he have to do strategically here to deal with it?
Well, there's 3 lines of defense, Joe, whether you're cut or you're not cut. One is use your legs, get out of range a little bit. The other is move your head, the other is block. He has to pick one of those defensive strategies, one of those choices, and put it into place.
Kelly Pavlik's out of trouble there getting away from that power shot. Good defensive skill. He missed with that headshot. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. He just missed that shot up top. We can see some swelling now around his eye. This is great stuff. I mean, great stuff. Bringing it every which way they are.
Joe, you remember the time you were on a vacation, you saw that perfect sunset?
Oh, yeah.
It was just beautiful. This is beautiful.
If I'm his opponent, I look at that eye and I say, that's the magic button. Keep going right there, touch it, touch it, touch it, and we could get a stoppage here.
Well, you're not wrong, but also it could work the other way to your detriment. You could be looking for that spot so much that now you're throwing one punch at a time. You're looking just for that. You're not doing the other things. You're not using the jab to set it up. You're not going to the body. And maybe you actually allow your opponent to survive longer because he could see that one shot coming. He could avoid that one shot.
Don't worry about it. We'll take care of the cut. It's nothing. A small cut, nothing to worry about. Almost done. You had it that round. You're in control. Next round, let's be busy.
Back to action here at the start of this round, which is just part of what has been a very evenly fought fight. One of those fights that's going to be very hard to score. What do you think the right time is to stop a fight under circumstances like this? I mean, the swelling around the eye is getting really bad.
Well, part of it is he getting caught with punches clean that he wouldn't be getting caught with if the eye wasn't in that condition. That's where you start right there. Has his defense been impaired that much to that degree?
There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Oh, and a little show for the fans by Kelly Pavlik.
Keep it going!
Blocks the headshot. It's been 2 minutes of non-stop action. Now the final minute has arrived. A little defense turns to offense by hands of stone. Comes right back at him with a left hand. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Goes up top again. What a good war this has been. What a good, solid fight it's been. The kind of fight that tells me somebody wants to get rid of the other guy.
It almost looks like they made a deal where neither one could win by decision, where if they didn't win by knockout, it doesn't count.
Don't let him breathe. He's hurt. Get him in this round. All right, you look great. Just don't go crazy in there. Box smart.
Back underway here to live fight action. Tough fight to score. Very, very even, closely contested bout throughout. Didn't get it done going to the body there. Wow, great action right from the start. Hey, I don't know that they can keep up this pace, but if they do, what a night we got ahead of us.
Yeah, we're getting tired just watching this early part.
A nice block by Hands of Stone. Pavlik's cut is not looking good at all. I'm getting the sense that this fight could be stopped at any moment.
Joe, the key is where the cut is. When the referee brings the doctor up to look at it, he's going to look at whether or not getting worse will imperil his health down the road.
Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Protecting his head well with his guards. Able to dismiss that body shot. 1 minute to go in this round. Neither man has decided to slow down at all. Oh boy, what a round. A hook for you and a hook right back. Halfway through what is one of the best rounds you'll ever see. Just great action.
No, it's unbelievable. I mean, if you love roller coasters, you go to an amusement park. If you want to see left hooks, right hands, every direction, great chins, great endurance, great heart, you come to this fight. You stay right here.
The swelling was bad. Now you see the result. The ref stepping in, stopping this fight. That's a TKO.
Your winner.
Kelly Pavlik, your winner by technical knockout.
Saw a little bit of everything tonight. You know, you saw he could fight inside, outside, and you saw he had a pretty good set of whiskers too.
Solid victory.